welcome back to the Daily Baseball Report. I'm Coach Matt coming at you with another video, and I hope you all have a great Tuesday. I've had a great Tuesday. I can't complain at all, but without further ado, let's get right on into it. I want to talk about this hat. I asked everyone in the comment section yesterday to ask what this hat was and where it was from. You all were very close. There were some Milwaukee Braves. There were some pretty good guesses out there. Boston Red Sox, Brooklyn Dodgers, etc. But that is all wrong. It is the Baltimore Elite Giants of the Negro Leagues. I got to go to the game this weekend, and they were giving out these hats, and they had a little segment about them in the middle of the game. Really cool. Some notable players from that team and in that era were Joe Black, who was a Dodger player for some time, Junior Gilliam, Henry Kimbrough, Bill Bird, and probably the most known player from the Baltimore Elites is Roy Campanella. And if you all know that I'm a Dodger fan, the two players that jump out at me is Joe Black and Roy Campanella. Roy Campanella was quite arguably the best catcher to ever catch for the Brooklyn and Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, he never got to play for the Dodgers. He got in a car accident, was paralyzed. Super sad, but he won 3 national titles with them. Just what a phenomenal individual. Just so sad that his career was cut short. But just really cool that they're paying homage to these Negro leagues who didn't have the opportunity to play in the major leagues when they absolutely should have in those times. And, you know, looking back, it looks kind of crazy that it wouldn't have happened, or that they weren't allowed to play because we're in the thinking of 2021 as opposed to back in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. It's just sad that it hasn't even been 100 years that these players have made their mark with Jackie Robinson, and you know, it's just great to see. So this hat is Baltimore Elite Giants of the Baltimore. They were a team from 1930. They had 1931 off, and then from 1932 all the way through 1950. So just really cool. If you have any other questions, I'm going to link a couple of books that kind of outline some of the trials and tribulations of being a Negro League player in the Negro Leagues during the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Some of the restaurants they went to, some of the games that they had to play at, the stadiums they had to play at. It's just a good read. So give it a shot. I haven't read through the whole book yet, but definitely if you want to know more, give it a shout. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Tell me if you are interested in knowing more about the Negro Leagues. I think it's a very interesting league, and that's something that we should definitely look into. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alrighty, so we had 5 games get played yesterday. So the first game of the week is going to be the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. If you didn't watch the national anthem, there were 2 players that decided they were going to hang out and hold the longest patriotic pose for each team. And the Reds won the battle even before the game started, and it continued on because the Reds won this game 14-1. You know, the Pirates, I don't know what happened there. Just tough. Anyways, the Senzel went 2 for 5 with 1 run and 3 RBIs. Winker went 2 for 4 with 2 runs. Castellanos went 1 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs. Moustakas went 2 for 5. Naquin went 2 for 5. Barnhart went 2 for 4. Farmer went 2 for 4. Like, they just legitimately just hit the cover off the ball the entire day. There were doubles by Naquin, Barnhart, Winker, Senzel, and Castellanos. Home runs by Suarez and Naquin. So they absolutely obliterated the Pirates. The Pirates are on the bottom of the league in the power ranking, and it shows here. Tyler Mahle pitched 5.1 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts. His ERA is currently at 3 for the year. The rest of the bullpen did their job and didn't give up anything. Hembry, Garnett, and Romano, they did a great job. The total of 11 strikeouts for the day. On the Pittsburgh side, Mitch Keller made the start. He pitched 3.1 innings, gave up 7 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. His ERA is at 7.81. And Underwood pitched a clean 1.2 innings, and then Oviedo and Hartlieb gave up 7 runs each, and in there each had 2 inning outings. They did have a home run from Stallings and a double from Frazier and Reynolds. So the Pirates weren't all quiet, but they just couldn't capitalize on any of the other opportunities. Moving over to the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Orioles won this game 4-1. Cedric Mullins, this guy is so fun to watch. I watched him play the other day, had a triple, and he didn't even hit it out of the infield. I mean, really. I mean, it was a shift, kind of little bloop out to the side, and Bogarts kind of bopped it once, bopped it twice, and then dropped it into the just past third base left field area. And Cedric Mullins just got on his horse and ran all the way to third. Just awesome. You got to love that hustle play. I feel like the Dodgers need a guy like that to spark their offense, but either way, that's good. So Severino had 3 hits. Mountcastle and Mancini both had 2 hits. Mountcastle and Mancini both had home runs also in this game. Mancini definitely has the comeback player of the year just locked up, and Mountcastle is creating a case for rookie of the year. It would be really cool to see the Baltimore Orioles kind of turn the page and become a little bit more competitive in the AL, that really, really difficult AL East. Hunter Renfroe and Xander Bogaerts both had doubles. JD Martinez went 2 for 4 in this game. That guy is he's leading the league in everything offensively, just insane. But Jorge Lopez pitched for the Baltimore Orioles, and he pitched 5.2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was an earned run, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is at 5.63. The rest of the bullpen had a whole bunch of hits, holds, and Valdez came in for the save. The Martin Perez pitched for the Boston Red Sox, pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. His ERA is at 4.01. Andres Valdez came in. Andres did not have a good outing. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs. They were earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. His ERA is at 4.6. And Valdez came and pitched a clean inning. Moving over to the Anaheim Angels and the Houston Astros. The Astros took a really good early lead. They're up 3-0. It just looked like it was going to be an Astros victory outright, but the Angels had a big comeback in their brains, and they actually made the comeback and won this game 5-4. They were actually under hit. They had 9 hits and the Astros had 10. Just, testament to the Angels and their ability to win this game. Jared Walsh went 4 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs and a walk. He's hitting .347 on the year. Walsh had a double and a home run in this game. Rojas and Trout and Walsh all had stolen bases for the A's this game, so they are out and moving. On the Astros side, Bregman, Brantley, Straw, Altuve, and Gurriel all had doubles. It just seemed like the Astros were going to be running away with this game. It just looked like it. But you got to tip your cap to when you can. So Junior Guerra made the start for the Angels. He only pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. His ERA was at 6. And then Suarez, Cechek, Watson, Mayers, and Iglesias came in and pitched clean innings. I mean, Suarez gave up a run, but everyone else kind of pitched clean innings. And then on the Houston side, Luis Garcia came in and pitched 5.1 innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. They were earned, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. His ERA is at 3.60. Bilac, Rayleigh, Smith, Emmanuel all came in, pitched pretty good. Bilac gave up 2 runs, but at that point, the damage was done, and the Angels bullpen, which is ranked I think 19th in the league, somehow held off one of the better offenses and won this game. You got to tip your cap when you can. So at that point, you tip your cap. All right, moving over to the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. The Diamondbacks won this game 5-2. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith went 2 for 4 with 2 runs. He's hitting .269. David Peralta went 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI. He's hitting .270. Smith, Kelly, Cabrera, Ahmed, Peralta, and Walker all had doubles. Peralta did also have a triple in this game. Luke Weaver made the start for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He pitched 6.1 innings. He had 4 hits, no runs, no walks. He had 6 strikeouts. His ERA is now down to 5. Clark, Soria, and Crichton both had great outing. Soria gave up 3 hits and 2 runs in his outing to make it kind of close in a sense, but to no avail. And on the Miami side, Dickerson and Wallach had a double and a triple, and Jesus Aguilar had a home run off of Soria in that 8th inning to kind of give it a little bit of a dramatic fashion. But Holloway, Detweiler, Madero, and Simber all pitched. Holloway gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them were earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at 1.98. Detweiler gave up 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned and had 2 strikeouts. So that covers that game and the final game of the day because the Padres and Rockies were rained out and postponed until Thursday. The San Francisco Giants beat the Texas Rangers 3-1, and they were led by Carl Yastrzemski's double and Brandon Belt's home run. The Alex Wood, ex-Dodger, had pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, had 1 run. It was earned, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. His ERA for the season's at a minuscule 1.80. Rogers and McGee both pitched clean innings. On the Texas side, Nate Lowe and Chris Davis both had a double and a triple. Gibson, King, Martin, and Spores pitched for the Rangers. Gibson pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. His ERA is at 2.28. And King gave up 2 hits, 2 runs. 1 of them was earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. His ERA is at 2. At that point, the damage was done. The offense was not going to score against that San Francisco bullpen. So after all of that, the Giants actually won a game, and that's good for them. Because I'm actually excited the Giants can be pretty good this year because that means that it's actually going to be competitive games. They haven't been competitive in, 3 seasons or 4 seasons. So it's going to be fun because that also means that the Padres aren't going to roll over and beat the Giants, 19 times. So it's going to be good to see that the Padres aren't going to win every single time they play the San Francisco Giants. So that's good, and we got to say that's good. So either way, that does it for today's video. I hope you all please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And without further ado, we will see you all tomorrow.